people didn't stand up. It didn't directly affect them. They weren't sure, right? You got to know. You got to know what's right in your heart. It's not right what's happening. A lot of stuff that's going on. Like, I don't even give a shit about Republican or Democrat. I'm saying voting democratically, tactically, vote Democrat tactically to get what's right back into the position of leadership. But to be honest, I don't follow policies hardly. I don't know the details. I don't give a shit. Because what I see, what I know is 100% truth based off of Trump's tweets is the dude is a fool. The dude is a racist fool, a complete bigot, not someone that we want in a position of leadership. It's not. I see what he's doing. Being okay with Cajun people, having the first lady wearing a shirt that I don't care. Do you? I care. What's up, Tim? I care about the direction that this world is going. You know, so I'm going to put humanity. Because at this point, what people don't realize is they need to wake up to the point that Trump is the Hitler of today. They don't see it because it's happening in indirect ways that they're not consciously aware of yet, where you're taking away health care. You're taking away the rights to having a chance at living, right? Because there's people with conditions and diabetes and all conditions that they will be slaughtered like millions were in Germany because there is no health care. They do not have the medicine, the health care that they need to even survive, right? So that's what I'm saying is little things like that. Building a wall. Think about it. If you consider yourself to be a person of progress, which is MLM is all about progress, so is personal development. What are you standing for then if you're saying, man, I need a wall built 2,000 miles all the way across? God, we got some losers on Periscope here. Fucking blocking them. What does that say about you? Right? You're not. That's the funny thing is so many people in our space are hypocritical because they're just about results. They're not about being a good person. They don't actually get it, right? They're not actually awake. They think they're awake because what they're doing is different than the masses in terms of work, but they're still acting like the asses, right? Because to be awake means to truly be a great leader. It means to be someone that is trying to really move the needle of progress for humanity forward, right? Not backwards, not trying to remain the same, not keeping it the same. It's moving the needle forward. So what can you do to move that needle forward? That's my challenge to you. What can you do to step up? I'm on video every day. I don't know about you. I am. I'm consistent as fuck. This is why I close sales. This is why I'm full-time. And no offense, but I'm trying to motivate you and light a fire under your ass. If you want to be it, you're not full-time because you're not showing up. You're not showing up every day. What are you doing to show up? What are you doing to challenge the status quo? What are you doing to ruffle some feathers, to rock the boat, right? To put yourself in the line of fire. No great leader who ever impacted the world or had a tremendous lifestyle was able to do so without putting themselves in the line of fire. I'm sorry, but you got to get some thick skin. All right, you got to be able to take the hits. You got to be able to face the criticism. You got to be able to face the fucking hatred, to be honest. You know, people are going to hate you because it's unconsciousness, darkness coming to the surface, right? The world awakening. Beckett said, commented, people who don't show up then blame others for their lack of... Exactly. Success pissed me off. Exactly. People who don't show up then blame others for their lack of success. Pisses Rebecca and I off. That should piss you off too if you are a person for growth and a person of personal development. Right? What does that mean? Self-help. Personal development. It's responsibilities in the definition in the term right there. Self-help. I'm going to help myself. I'm going to take time to develop myself personally. Because who is responsible? You are responsible. Like Brian Tracy said, you are responsible. What are you going to do about it? Right? What are you going to do about it now? Right? You see who's in power. You see what Trump's doing. Like I said, let's talk policies at another time when we got an ounce of stability. But man, at the point we're at now, where man, this is a moral crisis. This is an ethical duty, right? Everybody who's awakening should be seeing what's going on. Yeah, bring in the fire. I'm pumped up. I'm fired up. I want to help millennial men awaken. I want to help you awaken. I want to challenge you. So use the fire. Use the motivation, right? Like it's hard to always alliterate it to put it in words, but you know what I'm saying. Looking at Trump, looking at the way this dude, this cat is, this fool is. He's not a cool guy. It's not the future. It's not the future. I don't give a shit. Independent, green, whatever the fuck, Greenpeace, Republic, Democratic. I don't care. I don't care what the policies are. I don't care what the parties are. I'm talking humanity above policies and parties. Humanity before policies and parties. Where people lose themselves, where people get slaughtered, where people die, where we lose our freedom, our liberty. What does that mean to be liberal? It's such a horrible term, or to be called a snowflake, right? Being soft, being tender, being flexible are being attacked. And actually, that's one of the biggest signs of strength is flexibility, is being able to, like in boxing and sports, if you're tight and tensed up, you're fucked. You're not strong. Are you kidding me? You're weak. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. When you're flexible, when you can take a punch, when you can absorb something, when you can open and change your mind to a new way of thinking, to a different ideology that's different than your little small-minded community belief that everyone just believes and repeats in an echo chamber, that's strength. That's real candor. That's real courage. That's real honor. Is being able to, man, I'm coming from my true self, and I'm going to continue to do so despite the resistance or oppression you might face. That is what it means to be a leader in today's world. That is what it means, my friend, millennial man, to step the fuck up, and be the generation we're meant to be. We're the change agents. We're meant to bring in the new millennium. We're meant to bring in the new age, the new energy, to awaken the fools, to awaken old people, to awaken people that are completely unconscious, completely separate from their true self, from their reality of source, right? We all come from the same source. It's a source energy. It's one, right? If there's 100% truth, it is that source, right? That energy that we all come from. So I challenge you to find that voice within yourself, because the world is awakening. Natural disasters are going to continue to happen. The outer world is a reflection of our inner states of world, All right, so be on the right side. Help the planet awaken. Don't bring us backwards. Don't sludge us into the muck, right? Deal with your unconsciousness, transmute it, let it come to the surface, feel what you really feel. Don't bury your emotions, right? Don't bury it under a fucking, crap of massive, whatever, just crappy, toxic masculine stuff. Yeah, be on the right side of history. Yeah, it's feeling your truth. Feeling your real emotions. That's the truth. Feeling it, speaking your truth, aiming, living to be a good person. All right, so I'm basically all out at this point. I went on for 20 minutes. I'm doing videos every day. Get out, do videos, share your truth, right? If you're in Ohio, I urge you, vote Democrat. This guy is the Hitler of today's world. He is. He is a tyrant. He's a dictator. You don't realize he's manipulating the masses, because he's saying the media are the enemy. No, the media are not the enemy. Who's ever said that before? I guarantee if you look back at Hitler, he'd said something similar to it. He's trying to get the people that actually provide the information and do their jobs diligently. He's trying to get the people against them, against the media, because he doesn't want the truth to come out. He doesn't want you to be informed. He doesn't want you to have multiple sources of information, because obviously the dude's lied thousands of times. The dude's fucking committed treason and how many freaking, violent acts and law-breaking things he's done. Social media, yeah, we're all the media. Exactly. So you gotta actually think. You gotta think, right? We got a dumbass leading our country. He doesn't think. He just speaks. He talks out of his ass. He says whatever he wants to say to get a reaction, because he knows that there's a lot of stupidity in America. There is a lot of stupidity in America because of our lack of awareness. Our lack of awareness. Our lack of awakening. Right? America needs to awaken. You and I need to continue to awaken and actually be awake. Not think you're awake because you're in home business. That doesn't mean shit. How are you living your day-to-day life? What is your mindset? Are you basically for the progress of all people? Are you open to the betterment of all people? Or are you against that? Are you cutting yourself off from source? Which is the same as cutting yourself off from the connection to other people. To the possibility of someone different than me might have something of value to say. And just because we're different doesn't mean that person shouldn't have the same rights as me. Shouldn't have every right to live and pursue happiness and a life of freedom. Who's ever running these porn bots, you need to vote too. Rebecca said that over on Twitter. That's hilarious. Okay, I just blocked. I think that's the third one I blocked in this call. That's what I want to say. I'm fired up. Get out, vote. Let's do this. Let's win. Let's get our democracy back. Let's get our freedom back that we've been slowly but surely losing for a long time now. And just realize, just look at what the guy says. Like I said, I'll say it again and again and again. This is past any kind of political policy debate. We can do that shit in the future. This is about humanity. This is about what's right morally versus what's wrong. Right? It's okay to have differences of opinion, different policies. But man, when you're someone that is caging kids, is cutting people off at the borders, wants to build a wall, is fostering an environment is creating an environment that fosters racism and hatred and unconsciousness in the hearts of people, that's something that's never going to sit right with me. All right? So go out there. However you can make a difference, go and do it. Go and do it, millennial men. This is your chance. This is your shot. All right? Day 6, Move Your Money Muscles Challenge, right? So you want to have a great life. You want to move your money muscles, but you also want to be a great person. You want to stand up for what's right. You don't want to just ignore what is going on. You don't want to just blindly accept what all of your family or your small little town is saying to you, right? I get it's hard to go against the grain when everyone around you is Republican. Everyone around you is go MAGA, go Trump, and acting completely like idiots and unconscious. It's hard to be like, actually, I'm a bit more conscious than that. Like, I might not agree completely democratically with certain policies, but like that Coronese kid said, I see that humanity is being threatened here. The basic rights, right? Separating kids from their parents is pure evil. Is fucking evil. The consequences of that will be horrid for the next 25 years to come, and they're virtually irreversible. So look at what is being done, the damages when we're separating families, we're caging kids, we're eliminating the health care, taking away the rights to get the medicine you need, otherwise you will die. That is beyond. I don't give a shit. Whatever that's called. If that's socialist, then so be it. I am more towards whatever is humanity and help for all versus what this motherfucker's doing. That's it. Humanity is being threatened. What Trump's doing to kids is vile. So, I'm for what Jesus did. I'm for what Buddha was. I'm for what Gandhi was. I'm for progress. That's what I stand for. What do you stand for? As always, stay motivated. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.